What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk to you about Lucid. I want to go over some of the current data points, break it down on what's really been moving Lucid, and go over everything else that you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that said, let's get right to it. Starting off, Lucid is up 2.01%, $2.57 the high, $2.49 the low. So pretty epic day. It is flirting with right now a very strong resistance level. So we'll just have to wait and see, but I'll go over that in a second once I go over the technicals. 7.07 million shares have been traded within the first about 3 hours of the trading day. 22.06 is the average. So today is going to be a little bit low on the volume side. And right now there's only been one transaction occurring so far on the secondary market above $100,000. It was for 331. But like I said in my video yesterday, you should see a bump up in institutions paying attention to Lucid and buying it, especially this is the last week in Q2. So that might be occurring possibly Thursday/Friday. But a lot of growth stocks are moving higher, essentially because of the Fed speaker that came out this morning did say, regardless of what's happening on the political stance, there still is going to be the monetary policy. So once again, alluding to that there will be a rate cut possibly in September. And this immediately did jump up from about, I think it was 57 at the time, to now 61.1%. So this is the likelihood of a 25 basis point cut for the September 18th meeting, and then a 6.6% likelihood of a 50 basis point cut. And then just to quickly give you an overview, July, there's about a 10% likelihood of a 25 basis point cut. So I think based on everything, it is fair to assume that we actually might be getting our first rate cut in September. So that is going to be absolutely huge for the EV sector. So thus, this is why you see a lot of growth stocks moving higher today. No official news, no SEC filings, nothing like that. Unofficially though, Lucid Air did post this on Twitter. So the Brazilian legend Ronaldinho making a grand entrance once again in a Lucid Air. So this is something that kind of does annoy me about Lucid. So we've seen so far Ronaldo and many other legends out there, like all football, soccer, whatever you guys call it. Like, there's so much marketing opportunity that Lucid has right in front of it. And this is something that I've been saying, that Lucid's marketing absolutely sucks. I really like the product management. You guys know my viewpoint on that, but marketing, like even during their last earnings, Peter did say, you know what, a lot of people don't know about our name. Well, guess what? One way to do that, even if it costs money, just give the damn vehicle away to a handful of football players and maybe pay them X amount, if depending on how big they are, but that will be bigger marketing than anything. So I don't know. I feel like this is a very good thing, the fact that at least these types of pictures are coming out and being serviced, but I think there is still more that could be done coming from Lucid's standpoint. So let me know your thoughts on that. But like I said, officially no news, no SEC filings, nothing like that. Shorts are returning 1.36 million shares. 28.65% of the free floats being shorted, works out to be 253.68 million shares overall are being shorted. Utilization is a 97.38 short score, which is very high. So the higher the number, the higher the likelihood of a squeeze happening is 95.34%. So I think all in all, shorts returning today does validate today's green day. And so yeah, I think that's going to be a very good thing. And clearly shorts do acknowledge that the next big catalyst for Lucid is going to be rate cuts. So once again, let me know your thoughts on that. When it comes down to options, 262,000 in calls, 177 in puts. Sentiment wise though, 56% of all the options being done today are bearish and clearly anticipating for it to not necessarily hold these gains. And right now, looking here at the call options that are being purchased, you do see a consensus for it to be somewhere around like above 250, clearly based on this. And then looking at puts, more of a consensus for it to be kind of sub 250, with the exception of July 19th. So that is a monthly chain. So that is anticipated to be sub $2. And as far as I'm aware, I don't think anything is due to come out around this time. Maybe Q2 numbers, delivery and production numbers. But aside from that, I don't think there's anything really planned. It'll probably be the first week of August. That's when their earnings is going to be for Q2, usually at least, or last week of July. So I'm not really sure why there's this kind of bearishness happening right here. But one thing that I just wanted to bring up is looking at the technicals itself. So with it at $2.54, it is trading between this S2 and this S1. So like I said, it's kind of flirting with this S1 right now. So that's going to be the next strong resistance / target that you'll really want to watch for Lucid to kind of stay above. And then if so, then this is where it can really kind of break the trend that it has been on, because as much as I like the stock and everything, the trend as of late has been rather negative, insinuating that it was going to potentially touch maybe the low twos, because it's just a fine line between where we're at and the low twos. So 236 is going to be the next strong support. So in the next couple trading days, even the rest of today, just watch for it to hopefully get above this S1. But most likely during power hour, you should see a lot more institutions buying Lucid as they do rebalance their portfolio, as I said in my video yesterday. So all in all, let me know your thoughts. Give yourself a shout out in the comments if you have been buying, if you have been selling, what have you been doing with Lucid? And one final thing I just wanted to share with you, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it, and you get 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. This is a kick-ass deal. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.